Caution. Persons who are adversely affected by concept imagery, please have a trusted friend or family member watch first. Hey, Uncle Mark. Got your letter. Thanks for checking in. No thanks needed. You sound a bit off. Is something weighing on your mind? Nah, just tired. Things have been, a grind. Ryan, I know you too well. You can't fake it with me. What's going on, buddy? I don't know if I'm cut out for this or anything else anymore. I can't seem to feel anything but darkness, just anger and despair. I can't explain where it's coming from, and I don't know how to get rid of it. I haven't even gone down range yet. My head's screwed up bad, really bad. I get it, Ryan. It's like a damn darkness that you can't shake. It constantly whispers harmful-ass crap. It seeks to destroy you, wearing you down day by day. Yeah, buddy, I've been there. Have you talked to anyone in your unit or with command about this? There's no effing way I can talk about this stuff in my unit. If I show any weakness, I'm done. No one will respect or trust me again, ever. How can they trust their lives to someone with issues? They'll think I'd punk out if things got ugly. Hell, I'm not even sure if they'd be wrong. Ryan, you're not weak for feeling like this. You're human. Life is effing hard, and when this enemy shows up, it makes it damn near impossible. Weakness is pretending you're okay until this thing, the enemy, eats you alive. Until it wins. Uncle Mark, have you ever felt like you're better off not being here anymore? Do you ever just want to check out? I used to, more times than I can count. But I made a choice. I chose to fight, not just for me, but for the people who love me, and for you. Ryan, I need you to hear me out and answer my questions truthfully. No filters, no excuses, okay? You're telling me you feel like you're drowning out there, but you won't reach for a lifeline. Why not? I can't, Uncle Mark. I'm too ashamed. Tell me, what the hell do I have to be depressed about? Normal life crap? Really? I'm that pathetic? And damn it, I'm on my way to everything I ever wanted. Yeah, it's a little tougher than I'd imagined, but I've made great friends. Anyway, I already told you, Uncle Mark, my buddies would never look at me the same again. Okay, Ryan, let me stop you right there. I've been in that headspace, thinking I had to carry the weight of the world on my shoulders, not to mention, full of pride, to the detriment of all else. Let me ask you something. What would you do if it was one of your buddies that was breaking down, that was on the edge? Would you think they're weak, or would you want to help them? Would you try talk them into getting some help? Of course, I'd try anything I could to help them. No hesitation. But that's different. It's not different. If they deserve help, so do you. You're selling your friends short. If anyone would do otherwise, they're barely human, and definitely not your friends. At any rate, you don't have to tell anyone. All the help out there is confidential. Hell, I have buddies on psych meds and therapy, and still active duty. It hasn't hurt their careers. You can make that part of the conversation. Look, buddy, the enemy doesn't just come from outside. Sometimes, it's the war in your own head. And you can't fight that war alone. You know that deep down. I used to think the same way. When I came back from my third deployment, I'd wake up sweating bullets, hearing the explosions in my head all over again. My temper was on a hair trigger. I'd push everyone away, family, friends, even your Aunt Lisa. But one day, my friend Will sat me down. He said, "Mark, you're not Superman and you don't have to be. There's nobody on Earth that doesn't need help at some point." For some reason, that hit me like a ton of bricks, maybe because it's what I needed to hear. I decided to get some help. I started by going to the chaplain, but I know of others that contacted the Veterans Crisis Line by dialing 988, then pressing 1, while others chatted online or texted using 8238255. It didn't make me less of a man, it made me better. For my family, for my brothers in arms, for myself. Do you perceive me as weak, Ryan? Hell no, sir. But what if they don't get it? What if I go and they just brush me off? Then you keep going. You fight for yourself the way you fight for everyone else. There are people out there who've trained their whole lives to help people like us. There are more of us than you can imagine. But you've got to take that first step. Call the chaplain. Call the Veterans Crisis Line. Call anyone who'll listen. Just don't sit there in silence, because silence is the real killer. If you don't want to make that call on your own, I'll do it with you. Right here, right now. I'd bet any of your friends would too. But I'm not letting you brush this off. You've got too much to lose, and I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about your wife and kids, your mom and dad, your buddies and me. We all need you here. Come on, man. If not for yourself at first, then for them, for me. All right, Uncle Mark. Geez, all right. I'll make the call. But can you stay on the line with me while I do it? You bet I can. We're in this together, just like always. If you or someone you know might be struggling, don't wait. Reach out to them. Share this video. There's no shame in seeking help. It's one of the bravest things you'll ever do. Contact your chaplain or call Veterans Crisis Line by dialing 988, then pressing 1. Just like Ryan, many of you are unaware of why you live in despair. Please join us for part 2. Stepping out of weakness into courage. You may find the very answers you're looking for. Enough at least to help you take that first step into a new life. A life that has meaning, a life you can't wait to live. Give everyone that wants to help you a chance. Contact us now, we're all waiting.